Hey everybody, how you going? It's Adrenaline7 here, and we are continuing back. We're going back to the main quest for the game Saints Row 4. As you can see, that's what we're doing at the moment, going back into the simulation. Once again, like the last video, we are doing another voiceover, because during this recording session I had a lot of trouble with my recording setup for some reason.
Listen this once and for all.
Excuse me. Ready? The program that I was using was the program I was using was quite it was just very disruptive. Like the microphone would cut out after about a minute or so. I don't know whether it was because of the USB or something like that, but yeah. In any case, what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to go around the just using the different types of weapons and stuff like that, because I've been using the dubstep gun for such a long time, particularly the DLC version of it. I just figured to myself, you know what, I've got a whole bunch of alien weapons, why don't I actually try and use some of them? So I'm just trying to think of whether I actually do change it. Probably not in this video. I believe I do it in a later video. So what I'm doing here is just searching around. I think I'm going to the weapons store here. That view always kind of just grabs my attention. Can't blame me for it. Whether it's male or female, it still grabbed my attention, but for different reasons. So I think this is where I've decided to try and upgrade all my ammo, because, like, you know, I've got almost 1 million credits. So I figured, you know what, let's just try and update all the things I can. And I haven't even tried half these weapons by this point. So all the special ones that we had, I mean, we've got the Abductomatic, obviously fully working on that one. This dubstep gun, I've actually increased it here as well, and you know, even though it's set on the Christmas theme, you can actually change it to other ones. I think you can do like a pop star one. I think you can do oh well, what else was there? I think it was just the, oh yeah, there you go, your industrial, your dubstep, your pop, and your Christmas one. So either way, like, you know, a lot of those ones are quite hilarious. I mean, the industrial one and the classic dubstep one itself does have those particular features in that music which are pretty prominent, such as the I don't want to emulate the voices and stuff like that, but it's possible, you know. I might end up doing it at some point. But yeah, it just ends up being like you've got your triplets in there, just sound effects, your weird sort of stuff like that, you know, very full on. So yeah, I haven't even used half these weapons before. Like this mine thrower, I would never use that in the game. I've never have. The flamethrower, I don't even think I tried. The laser gun arm sucks. The grenade launcher I wasn't keen on, and the heavy minigun is not really that strong. Never tried the America one. But I think I was just trying to change a lot of these ones. Like shotguns worked fine, but I think I ended up changing it to the inflator array just to see what it was like. And that's all cool. So you can have your Saints Row purple, you can have your classic, but you gotta go gold plated for that one. It just works. Yeah, it just looks so well. And yeah, the energy swords, that's all fine. There's no upgrades. I can't believe that's actually part of a weapon, but yes, that's just how it was. Oh yeah, we're not equipping that one. We're not equipping that one. And then you got your classic baseball bat, but it does have a whole bunch of different things. So you got your nails, you got your giant bone, you got the North Pole, you have the hockey stick. Yeah, it's very customizable. Like this, you know what, Saints Row 4 is a game to roleplay. It really is. And I've actually looked at like a whole bunch of different mods. Well, not a whole bunch. I've looked at a few different mods, and a lot of them, like on the Steam Workshop, there is a lot of there's actually a lot of mods relating to characters that you see from other games. Like I've seen a lot of Tracer ones at the moment, which is cool because, you know, who doesn't like Tracer? Well, no, Tracer doesn't. No, Tracer's not into men, but that doesn't matter. That's not an issue. But yeah, it's just a matter of, you know, who doesn't like those type of characters? And you know, you can do so much with this, and just the fact that it's got, you know, scantily clothed females of any type of body shape and form that you might find tantalizing. It's still pretty cool. I mean, you know, I haven't shown. This isn't my ideal woman, but at the same time, this is something that I'm finding appealing, and I could have a male that might find that me somewhat appealing, not in a sexual way, but just pleasing to the eye. I think we're getting a bit off topic now.
We haven't started yet. I'm waiting on Miller.
Alright.
Still feel bad about punching Matt in the face.
He'll get over it.
Or he'll kill me in my sleep.
That's always a possibility too.
Yeah, it kind of works.
Can we just get to murdering already? We got a problem.
Yeah, that's Johnny Get for you, just wanting to do violence.
Here? That's probably why we have the problem.
Okay, and there's Shorty's get up. Asha's got an interesting setup. Looks like she's trying to be some sort of Indian goddess there. Yeah, we just got a whole massive army that's going to be waiting to obliterate us. Now, I'm pretty sure I had a lot of issues with this one, and I don't know whether it's because, hi, Fun Shorty. So here, I don't know whether it's just because of, like, I don't know,
They're probably trying to counteract your powers.
Oh, that's right, yeah, so I lost half my
Thought
stuff.
this place was safe, Kinzie.
Ha!
What happened?
I don't know.
Who cares?
Oh, well,
Let's just kill them.
let me just get to the point.
Fucking imbecile.
I had a bit of trouble with this just because of the types of enemies that were coming and the weapons that, like, here.
Follow me.
Like, you're supposed to destroy these tanks, and that's all fine, but you're trying to use the dubstep gun, and it's just not destroying anything proper. They don't destroy the tanks very well. I mean, look at that. The health is just really not going down for him. Like, I'm trying here. I'm trying to shoot different things, and it's not doing so well. Like, you can see I'm constantly hitting it. It's just not working. So that's when the rocket launcher comes into it. I mean, you just can't go wrong with it. I mean, look at it. Granted, like in the next couple episodes, I actually discover an even better weapon than this that just obliterates almost anything you can think of. And I don't know why I didn't use it before. Anyway, so I think here I'm just trying to find some health, which obviously isn't working for me because look, I've almost got half health there. And I'm having a lot of issues with this too. I'm trying to blow it up, trying to get it to move, and it's just not working. I can't get in there. There's an item, well, there was an item in there, which I just could not get. So you can see it right there. And rockets aren't helping. But at the same time, not once, no, you have to get underneath here. So not once did I ever think about using telekinesis. But at the same time, I don't think I could because, you know, my powers weren't working. So you run out, you get ready, shoot a few enemies, gain some health.
You have to do better than that.
There we go, I was trying to find that one, I didn't know where it was coming from. They've gone off somewhere. Get out the rocket launcher. Okay, grab some health along the way. That always works. Like I said, this character that I've got is just completely maxed out. Just like completely. So here it was just a matter of shooting everyone you can find and see. And there's a whole bunch of enemies on the left. I did notice them. Don't get me wrong, the map's right there in front of me. But the collateral damage that you use is just so much easier.
Just get everyone else to safety.
Okay, get them down and just get rid of them too. I think I just give up. I just end up running because they're not trying to chase me. There we go. I'm remembering some stuff now.
I'm down for some murder.
Benjamin had a plan. We're going to see it through.
Whatever the plan was, it went out the fucking window. We need to focus on surviving.
Oh man, I was just listening to this back on headphones and just hearing the dialogue going from panning from the left speaker to the right speaker as I turn around. It always gets me. It gets me on every game. And I know I should expect this sort of stuff, but you know, it sounds so much easier because, you know, because you're listening with headphones, it's an isolated sound. You get isolated sounds coming from left speaker and right speaker. Well, if you listen to it from separate speakers, you know, without headphones on, that aren't isolated, you hear... Oh, this mission was a bit of a pain too. You actually hear both speakers coming at you at the same time. So even if you got the right speaker near your right ear and your left speaker near your left ear, they still
Kinzie.
Oh, these
Where
are
should we take
always
this
a
thing?
pain to
Okay,
get.
hold on, I'm
Yeah, the sounds,
Scan fast.
basically you can hear the right speaker in your left ear and you can hear the left speaker in your right ear, but when you've got isolating headphones on, you can't hear the distinction between the, you can actually hear the distinction between the two, you know, the balance, the pan and stuff like that. And I totally forgot that I had to actually get closer to the car. I didn't realize it was that far away.
And see what they're prototyping. They even have murder bots.
Murder box. Now, that's my kind of household appliance.
Oh, Johnny Gat, you are so one-dimensional. Like, I know I said that he was kind of like, you know, like, oh yeah, I can see why he was important to this. But in all honesty, no, he's very one-dimensional. I can see why he wasn't featured in half the game. You know, speaking of dimensional characters, it was interesting to see, you know, Sean D obviously very three-dimensional character in my opinion. Pierce has got a fair bit to him as well. I would also have to say, oh, what's he? Who is it? Kinzie. Did I mention Kinzie? No. She's got a bit of dimensions to her as well. Not much, but you'll see. If I haven't, oh yeah, in the previous episode, yeah, we showed it in the previous episode, I believe. But yeah, it's just really interesting to see what was going on around here. Oh crap! And I just realised I banged into that. And here I'm kind of getting a little bit concerned with the.
We need to find a safe place for Pierce and Ben to go.
Yeah, I was getting a bit concerned with the car itself. Oh god.
This thing yields to no one.
Because it's a car, you know, car's already down to half health, and I'm just like,
We're
oh my
not
god,
going
this
to
is.
my place.
Oh, there we go. That was just the videos changing tracks because of the like I'm technically this game's supposed to be running at 60 frames a second, and my capture runs at 60 frames a second. But for some reason, the audio and video don't sync up entirely. So there's a bit of a less than a second's kind of break in between them, and it's a little off-putting at times. But yeah, you just kind of get used to it. I mean, there's no point trying to fiddle around with it. I mean, it all. Like I said, it's the end of the video, it all works in the end anyway. Except for the last video actually, you know, codecs and everything like that don't work so well. And I don't know whether it's because of the game or whether it's just a whole bunch of other things or anything like that. But recording the footage and having to basically, it wouldn't show up properly in Premiere. So I ended up having to join two videos and make them into one and then import it that way. That seems to work. So if you notice a bit of inconsistencies and stuff like that, then yeah.
Is this a pet store?
If by pet store you mean murder shop, then...
Oh, fun, Shaundy. Oh, honey. She's the type of person to, meet someone who claims himself to be a producer and then ends up going to the back of a KFC, and she's like, yeah, sure, I'll be in your movie.
Ooh, is that a killing floor? Merry Christmas to me.
You're surprised how much missing dialogue is in this as well. Oh, well. We're just waiting around for something to happen. I've got no clue.
Kinzie, what did you do?
Boss, the game is on.
It started by itself. I can't shut it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you're trying to use the turret here, and it's just like it's just not working. And I hate the fact that there's a cooldown. You know.
Johnny, you are about to be a happy man.
The floor is active and the doors are locked. Nobody gets out,
including us.
Until that is, the contestants rack up enough points to fill the murdometer.
Shit, I'm down.
The murdometer.
Let's do this.
I don't know, I prefer pronouncing it the murdometer. But that's just me. Yeah, see, that just gets annoying. So I think I end up just going back to the dubstep gun. Old faithful. Yeah, like, because it's so, because it's explosives and everything like that, you just go and you shoot, and it you blow. Oh yeah, go watch out for the fences there. Apparently they get electrocuted. But yeah, you shoot and the wubs just explode and they cause collateral damage and it just destroys everyone. Not to mention the fact that there's flames everywhere coming through. So, jeez, I just realised that Fun Kinzie's pants are actually hanging lower than they should be. What a tramp stamp that is.
I wish we had a team behind us.
I'm glad I didn't make my character with a tramp stamp.
What else could we possibly need.
But yeah, get those flamethrowers on the side walls, and they actually help with the murdo
Just a
meter.
little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm calling it the murdo meter. I don't mind the song that the thing actually plays as well, that the dubstep gun plays in this one. I'm not the biggest metal fan. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can play the Trooper like a mean SOB, but and that's on bass and on guitar. I can't do the solo, you know, because I'm not a guitarist. I'm a bass player, but I can do basic guitar and stuff like that, and that's perfectly fine. But I've learned how to do the little licks and everything like that as well, for the intro and for the verses and everything like that. So yeah, that's you know, took some time into that, and it's actually not as hard as what you think. But that's coming from someone who's been playing guitar for on and off 10 years, and someone who's been playing bass for about, what, coming up to 15? Yeah, we're coming up to 15 years. This, wait, hold on. No, wait. Oh crap! I gotta think about it.
So true, Bobby.
How old was I? No, I'll be doing it for almost 20 years. I'll be coming up for 20 years. I'll be doing 18 years.
What is it?
Let's get to the prize room.
That was fun.
I gotta think about it. I started when I was 14 on. I'll be turning 32 this year.
You know, I generally don't like getting involved
Yeah,
in these
well, in
things,
any
but
case.
this is really exciting.
So we're still going through with this mission. I've decided that I was actually thinking, oh, do we
Ben's plan
do
was
we
to
finish the
overload
you know, do we still do a new episode or not? And I'm like, you know what? Let's just keep going. I want to get this done.
Yes,
Because you know, by the time I get to the end of the game, I just want to keep playing it until I can finally get the ending. So, oh man, what a car, man. It's just got flames coming around the outside, and you can see that the car's already getting just blown up, which is really annoying because I was just like, I do not want to have to start this mission again. Hence why dubstep gun works for me. And I don't believe I failed this one. I don't believe so at all. It's just a matter of let's just keep going and make sure nothing actually shoots us. And you know for a fact that there's always going to be enemies around. Turn around and destroy that roadblock as well. Oh, I want a car with flamethrowers. Just, oh, I do get destroyed. Oh, that's a pain. All right. So we restart from the start of that point again.
So we're
Anyway.
You know, I generally don't like
rocket
getting
launcher.
involved in these things, but this is really exciting.
Yes, your personal growth is very exciting. Now tell us what we're supposed to do.
Ben's plan was to overload the simulation.
I think it makes it a bit easier because there's actually no
But
cars
that's
around
something
as
you
of
can
yet. And I
handle,
believe right now was
But I need
where
to
I
get
was
back to the ship so I can find a way to cut them off.
yeah, I was
Once
just
that's done,
it was
it's
just a matter of
finding the weakest point in the simulation.
Then let's go home.
yeah, there was less cars around at the start, which beforehand I believe there was more cars, but at the same time, I'm not really watching this too well. My memory is a bit shoddy at the moment. So you get rid of all the high powered tanks and everything like that. Just get rid of them. They cause less damage that way. Maybe run over some people. That's all fine. At least the car's in a bit of condition at the moment, which is great. But yeah, you just end up getting shot by everything, and because I've just finished, actually because I just played this part, it's so much more easier to do because I know what's coming.
Smooth move.
Okay, so you just keep going. This guy behind, shoot him. I always hated these type of protection missions in games like this, like
Kinzie, that's the second time communications have messed up. What's happening?
I don't know.
oh, okay, something bad's about to happen. Oh, that's right. Zinyak comes in.
For someone who claims to be among the best and brightest of their species, you're the master. Terrible, that's true.
Whoa!
alien fuck!
Hot damn, she just belted the crap out of Kinzie.
No! Boss, you need to get back to the ship, now.
Alright. So this mission still isn't finished. We've still got more things to do. And I think this is going to take the rest of the video, which should be another, what, 10 minutes?
Boss, there's
Yeah.
dinner here. What? We were set up. I got out of the simulation. Pierce and King were out cold. The proximity alarm is screaming, and Asha Miller and the vice president are gone.
Oh.
And left us sleeping so we get picked up by Zinyak.
Too bad for them, we're awake.
Okay, there's going to be some accusations thrown around later as well, but not too bad. I don't know why my mouse keeps showing up. I had my controller packed in, you know, plugged in.
What's the plan? You and Johnny secure the
I have a
doors. I'm
controller
checking on Kinzie.
plugged in. Sorry. It's getting late at night and I'm starting to slur and mumble my words.
We're not going
I'm
to
not
let
even
you down,
drinking.
Kinzie.
You ready? Because we got visitors.
Okay, and here we go. So, as much as I like using superpowers, there's nothing more fun than going around in real, like, you know, in real life, so to speak, and shooting some aliens, because, you know, you don't have to worry about the superpowers, you don't have to worry about wardens or anything like that.
Let's clear out
Or
the
so
lower
I thought,
decks.
and don't get me wrong, there aren't actually wardens, but there are a fair few murder bots that we have to destroy later on. That's perfectly fine to me at the moment. It's just a matter of clearing out who's here and whatnot. So shoot them in the legs, they're all good to go. That's the thing, if you want to get someone down to the floor quicker, technically shoot them in the head, but seeing as though they're shielded, the next best thing is to get them in the legs. They'll get them down, and then you can finish them off that way later on. Just trying to think, is the audio synced up properly? Nah, the audio's not synced up now. Oh well, who cares? Anyway, it's off by a little bit. That's not too bad. I'm racking up some money here. This isn't too bad. Oh, there was the murder. Oh, Johnny Gat just came up behind him and just smashed him. So I'm pretty sure I ended up getting that achievement in a future video. I say that now because I'm actually recording this after I've actually finished the game and after I've recorded everything.
Why are we moving?
But that's
Let's
fine.
get to the bridge.
I mean, this is, you know, this is just the way the game is. That's just the way my setup has been, and I don't want to have to spoil anything for you, but I'll give you a little bit of exposition to lead up to it. Oh, hot
Are
damn.
we driving into the sun?
Shit. What would Kinzie do? Run a diagnostic?
No need. I have already analyzed our situation.
Shit, I forgot Mr. Deus Ex Machina was even on the ship.
A Zin transport has attached itself and is dragging us toward what I assume is certain doom.
So what's
Thanks, Sid.
next?
If I were you, I would deal with the strange heat signature by the cargo bay first.
Cargo bay?
Let's go.
Yeah, you know that's bad. If anything in the cargo bay, you know it's going to be bad. And the only good thing in the cargo bay is like a chest full of doubloons.
Shundi!
But what, you know, which ship around here is going to have a chest full of doubloons except for a pirate ship? But even then, you know, they don't carry treasure like that with them, do they?
Is Kinzie okay?
I don't know, I'm not an expert on pirates. I got no clue. My ancestry is full of potato farmers from what I understand. And possibly Vikings too. There's definitely some sort of crossbreeding in there.
We got bombs.
I'm not 100% Celt.
Bombs?
Yeah, and they're set to blow. You thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking there's a video
This plan
change up
writes
ahead.
You got a specific thing
No,
you
it should be
wanna blow
3,
up?
2, oh, there, it's already happened. Okay,
Kinzie,
fair
what's
enough
the
then.
weakest point in the Zin ship?
Yo, boss, Kinzie's.
Fuck,
We'll just find the biggest, glowingest thing on the ship and stick the bombs to that.
That's actually not a bad idea. If you don't know how,
Absolutely. That's why I'm
like,
planning on taking
you
my
know,
time and get
ship
this
structure or anything like that, that's probably your next best thing. Just find whatever it is that's the most shiniest, and you know, that looks something that looks the most important, and just blow the crap out of it.
Where do you think the Zin had Kinzie?
I don't know, but when I find Matthew and Asha, I'm gonna beat that information out of them. Any rather chance.
You know, it just makes me realise that, you know, with all the plans and everything like that that the Saints are going through, Zinya's always had the one up on
Yo,
them.
we got some alien gun over here.
Okay, so what weapon are we getting here?
Hell of a welcome back, huh, Johnny?
Fuck, you were thinking I
Oh,
wanted
that's
to go to Hawaii
the
or
laser
something?
arm.
I live for this shit.
Works well on shields. I never realised that it actually does work on shields. Or it's probably because Johnny Gat's doing like a whole bunch of it as well. Oh yeah, and the cooldown. The cooldown always gets me. That's why I'm better off with burst fire. Burst fire always works better than rapid fire. That's why that's how I feel more comfortable. That's why in like shooting games I usually tend to go with burst fire. I like sniper rifles, for example, are always good. Mind you, I'm not really that good of a sniper. It's still fun though. I mean, like, well, you know, I keep talking about Overwatch because that's one of the games I'm playing at the moment, and it's a fairly big part of my life. But yeah, like I would love to be good with Widowmaker and stuff like that, but she's just not my type of character. Ana is. I'm good with Ana, but I can't do Widowmaker for some reason, and I don't know why. McCree I'm actually pretty decent with, and I think it's because I'm just used to, like, I've set my crosshair up particularly well for me, so it's very easy to pinpoint what I need, like what I'm going to shoot and where I need to shoot. But otherwise, I'm a Zarya Junkrat main, and I'm actually maining Orisa a fair bit more now as well. Orisa is just a powerhouse. You know, her DPS isn't as good as other characters, but no god, she can pump out some damage, and she's great at space control, which I think is the best thing about the tanks and stuff like that. Oh well. Anyway, I'll talk about Overwatch another time. You know, considering that it's early January, I'm gonna be I'll probably record some. I need to do competitive placement, so I might actually record some videos based on that. But I've got I've got another shooter I want to do in the meantime, which I might plan to do sometime soon. And there we go. We're just able to get that.
This looks important. Let's blow this up.
And some guy's right behind me trying to shoot me. Oh, that's right.
What the fuck was that?
Yo, these bombs are hotter than we thought.
Oh god, this kind of freaked me out. This freaked me out because I'm like, how do I let go of him? I can't get rid of him. I'm pressing every single button I can to try and throw him off, and I've got no clue how to do it. It's just not working for me. I'm like, don't tell me I have to do the whole thing, and I end up just snapping his neck after a few seconds, after how many seconds that was. Headshot galore, shoot him in the butt, that's all fine. This guy's got a shield, and shoot him as well. And then I realise I've got like 30 seconds to go. I'm just bolting it. I'm not even bothering shooting anyone anymore. I was just like, crap, I need to get out of here. Yeah, there you go, 20 seconds left.
Yo, quit fucking around and get in here.
And headbutt. Oh, it is a headbutt. I wasn't sure if it was like a jab to the face or something like that. And smack.
That wasn't a bad fuck you to Zinyak. Now, let's get out of here and find Kinzie.
Alrighty. So I think that's the end of the mission there. So we just got a bit of a cinematic and go from there.
MI6 fucked us.
I knew it. Asha had it out for me since jump. She talked shit in Pakistan. She sucker punched me.
Can't believe Miller had me fooled. To think I actually apologized.
He's probably been working this angle for a while. Hell, he might have even been the one who tipped off Zinyak about Johnny.
Doubt it.
Yeah, it turns out they're just both knocked out in the closet. Matt came out of the closet. Mind you, Asha came out of the closet.
It's important to remember that it's the storyteller who decides who the hero is.
Mm.
Not morality. But while philosophers will spend years debating the ethics of the Kinzie gambit, the saints had a less charitable view.
Keith David is a dead man.
Oh, and that just set it up for the next mission. I was just like, no, not Donald Anderson. Yes, I still refer to him as Donald Anderson, even though his real name is actually Keith David. Oh well. So guys, that is the end of that mission. We're going to be continuing on with another video next time, and we'll see you then. So long.